Hey, welcome back. Today we're gonna be working on my 1986 Chevy square body. It's half apart right now. I kind of started it and it's kind of sat for a while. This was my high school truck. All the fenders and everything were rotted out, so they're gone. The cab isn't too bad. I mean, there is occasional, well, you can see it left this mark on the ground, but it does have like a bad cab corner, but as you can see, the inner cab corner is fine, so just outers. There's not much there. Same with the rockers. It's had Bondo before, and that's why you try not to use Bondo over rust. But as you can see here, the outer rocker is gone for sure. It's gone. But if you can see in here, that's original galvanized metal that Chevy started using, and it looks pretty solid all the way in. I mean, you can look in there. It's a little bit at the bottom. We won't know till we get it all cut off. But right now, I'm gonna work on trying to replace this door skin, because aftermarket doors never do fit very well. So I figure, why not try to save this one? So we're gonna work on popping that door off and replace it with this door skin we got right here. It gets damaged in shipping. You can imagine anything shipping to Alaska gets damaged. So there's this factory lip up here that's bent, so I'm probably gonna cut it under it. Think about flanging it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna butt weld it since it's such a flat surface. We might just flange it and do it that way. Alright, I already started by loosening the bolts, so pull the door off. Got 2 screws left in. Pull it up against it. Door should come right up. As you can see, the door skin laying here, it does have some pretty bad rot here in the corners on the unders, but we should be able to patch that right here under the understructure, and this whole skin, probably cut it right here, take it off. There's a couple spot welds we got to drill out, so we might do that real quick before we go any farther. Let me get it set up and I'll show you how to drill out the spot welds, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so there's usually spot welds all along this edge here. I drilled that one out. That one's not holding. These ones here aren't holding. But there's 1, 2, maybe 3 right there. What you want to get is called a spot weld cutter. When you push it in, this goes down and that cuts the spot weld out. So I already center punched the hole, so you just right there. Okay, well, maybe that was a little too far. Did I mention I'm not a professional body man? That's probably a good time to say that. So you just want to take the first layer out, not all the way through like this one. This one got a little away from me. We'll weld it up later. It'll be fine. Right there, looks like it went through. Take a screwdriver, get behind it, edge, there's a lip, comes on the panel, and they fold it over. You can try to pry all that off, but as bad as this is, the easiest way to do is you take a grinding wheel, you grind the edges on both sides along here, and then pop the panel off. But first, we're gonna mark how far down I want to come with this panel, and we'll go from there because we have to make a spot for that one to match. So probably go right above this keyhole. That'll give us a little lip to weld to. We'll be able to flange it. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're gonna flange it or butt weld it yet. I'll do some thinking. We'll figure it out. Alright, so what I decided to do is right at the top of this keyhole is 1 3/4 down from this body line. I do know the closer you weld to the body line, the less chance of warping you have, so that's where I'm going to go there. I've done a little bit of sheet metal welding, not a lot, mostly on floor pans and stuff. So what I'm going to do is just take some tape and lay it out so I have a straight line to follow. Grind through the rounded over part. You'll see 3 pieces of metal, and that's where you want to grind down to. And you should be able to bend it off. Okay, just to show you a little something. One of the reasons these doors rot out in the first place is, you know, junk in the bottom. But as you can see, it's pretty dirty. A little rust here. It's not can be cleaned up. Not too bad, but as you can see, the inside of the door looks pretty much almost brand new, except for a little bit of rust here and there. So it's not too bad overall. We do have some repair to do right here, this section that's gone, and then we do have to redo this corner here. So there's a little bit, you see it was rounded, so I'll probably make a template of this area and cut that out of a piece of metal, so I have that, or at least on a piece of cardboard for now, so that I have something to copy when I go to make it out of some sheet metal. Alright, so I got the new piece of metal here for the corner. I just cut out rough shape. Put on block wood. I do know that to make corners you have to use a rounded thing, so I got a hammer. We'll see. You see it's starting to get the rounded shape in it. You just keep beating on a little bit more. We got the profile of the door here. But you beat this end down. Like that. And we'll just keep going back and forth. And the hammer getting the shape in it. And I'll keep working on this and show you when we're finished with it. Alright, it's another day here on Frostbite Garage. So, got the old rust cut out. Got this piece welded and still gotta finish some grinding. Here's the template I made. I just took a hammer and a piece of wood and hammered it into shape. But it should fit right there. Still gotta do a little bit more forming on that. But it's probably the best I could do with the tools I got. It should be able to work pretty good. So, we'll get back at it and do some more grinding on this one right here. Get this one pretty much fits perfect. But, yeah, got the welder going. Got this door skin. We're gonna flange it. This is kind of like a test piece we did. It's not perfectly smooth yet. I was just testing it out. But you can see there, we put a flange in it and the other weld right on top of it. Then you grind it smooth. Using it as a reference point because I know from this crease to the body line is 22 1/4. Just right to there. Right to there. So top of the tape line should be good. Really flanged the door before, so I flanged it. Saw me working on it. I sprayed it with some paintable primer or weldable primer, and it's all cleaned up, ready to go. There's the panel. So we'll go ahead and fit that on there, and we'll show you how that fits. So we got it fitting pretty decent for the most part. I don't know if anybody's seen it before. Everybody call it, I don't know if their actual name is Clecos, but yeah, you can push them in and it'll actually hold the sheet metal on there. Just like that. as you can see, it holds it pretty much in that groove right there. And you just weld on that seam all the way down. But these hold them really good, so it's pretty secure right now. So I'll be getting a welder and welding that up here. And you just want to spot weld all the way across, and then we'll have to bend this lip over around it, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it lines up all right. I just used it all. I'm using a flat side and just a regular body hammer. Nothing special. I'm just holding it. And it rolls pretty easy. It's not too difficult. You don't want to do a lot at a time, because then you'll kink it. So you go back up here. Make sure this is straight as can be. Keep rolling the edge over. Just like that. You're gonna scratch this. I mean, it's gotta be repainted anyway. But so, as you can see, it's rolling down. Pretty straight corner. I don't know.
Hi, and welcome back to watching us learn how to do.
So right now we're putting a third layer on, the last light layer. We assume that's how many you do, but I don't really know. We're just taking a guess at it.
This is the second layer.
Oh, the second layer. My bad. I can't count either. So, should be a light skim coat. People that say don't use Bondo lie. You can just have, you don't want to pile it on there. This is only probably like a 1/16 inch thick. So we're just putting another thin coat over where the weld was. We'll sand it down and it should be good. Just like frosting a cake. But messier.
I like it.
So.
You can eat it.
Well, you could eat it. It probably just won't be good for you.
I like my cookies.
So here we are with the door. It's all cleaned off, bondoed. We're about ready to hit some primer on it. Sanded everything. It's taped off. So when he comes back, it'll be painted and done. And there you have it. Door's all primered. Looks pretty good. It's all finished up. We still got the inside to paint. I'm not sure if we'll be doing that this time around, but probably next time you see us, it'll be going on the Blazer. So that's where we're probably going to stop tonight. We'll get back to you.
Oh, easy. Well, you broke it. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Remember guys to subscribe and like. Remember guys to subscribe and like. And press the notification button for the next thing we should fix.